crochet stitch, you need to have chains in multiples of 12. 10 of those stitches will be double crochets and you'll have 2 chains. So 10 double crochets and 2 chains, that will be the repeat. So have a chain in multiples of 12. For row 1, chain 3, chain 1, change the color, skip 1 stitch, do 10 double crochets in the next 10 stitches. This is the 10th double crochet. Don't pull through the last 2 loops. Change the color and do a chain of 1. Now change the color back. And then skip 2 stitches. Do 10 double crochets. So we have 2 chains in green color and rest of them are double crochets with the pink color. In the last double crochet, I'm going to change the color again and I'll do 2 chains, but I won't pull through the last chain. I will change the color again. If I do that, I'll have 2 chains in green color. Again 10 double crochets in pink, and I'll skip 2 stitches here. So all I need to do in this row, in row 1, is have 10 double crochets in pink and a chain of 2 in green and skip 2 stitches between the 10 double crochets. To end this row, I'm going to pull through the last double crochet using green, and then I will do a chain 1. I'll go into the last stitch and do a double crochet. So I have ended it the same way as I started. I started with a chain of 3 and then I had 1 more chain, so it was actually a chain of 4, and then I did 10 double crochets. Similarly, I did 10 double crochets and then I have 2 chains here with green. So one was a chain 1 and then one was a double crochet. Row 2, chain 3 and double crochet in this space. Now what you need to note here is that you will increase the green like this one here. I was having 2 and I will keep on increasing the green, and the pinks that were 10 will be reducing. So when whatever is increasing, since green is increasing, I will have the 2 chains in green color. So chain 1 in green color and then change the color and chain 1. So that way you'll have 2 greens. Now skip 2 double crochets from the 3rd double crochet, and I'm trying to tuck in the tails. You need to make 6 double crochets from the 3rd double crochet. Those are 6 double crochets. I'm leaving these 2 last double crochets, and I am not going to pull through the last 2 loops. I'll pull through using green, chain 2. Now the place where I had chain 2 in green, this gap, I'll do 2 double crochets. So here I am starting the green diamond again. Chain 1, change the color. When I change the color, I will still have 2 chains in green. Now skip 2 double crochets. From the third double crochet, make 6 double crochet. So I'll skip the last 2 stitches and I'll pull through the last 2 loops using green, chain 2, and in this space where I had chain 2 in green, I'll do 2 double crochets and then chain 1, change the color, skip 2 and make 6 double crochets and continue that pattern. So you need to have 2 chains and 2 double crochets and then 6 pink double crochets. End this row by pulling through the last 2 loops of the 6th double crochet using green, chain 2 and 2 double crochets here in the last stitch. So you can see the diamond started forming. For row 3 I need to have 6 double crochets in green and 2 double crochets in pink, separated by a chain of 2. So I will start with a chain of 3, a double crochet over the second double crochet and 2 more double crochets in this chain space. Chain 1. Now change the color and skip first 2 and last 2 double crochets and do 2 double crochets in the center. Pull through the last 2 loops using green, chain 2, go to the next chain space and do 2 double crochets in this chain space, 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets, and 2 double crochets in this chain space. Chain 1, change the color, skip the first 2 and the last 2 double crochets and do 2 double crochets over the center 2 double crochets, and continue this pattern of having 6 double crochets in green, chain 2s in green on both sides and 2 double crochets in pink. End this row with chain 2 in green and 4 double crochets in green. The tails that I made in row 1 I have hidden in row 2, and now I have to hide the tails that came in row 3. In row 4, since I had 6 double crochets, this is the biggest row where I'll have the maximum number of double crochets. So I'll have 10 double crochets in green. So chain 3 here. In this, since only half of the diamond is coming in the beginning, so I will make 6 double crochets here. The 5th and the 6th double crochets will be in this chain space. Now the thing that you need to note is, now is the time when I don't have any pink. I'll have just chain 2 in pink. Now, like earlier when I started row 1, I had chain 2 in green. Now I'll have chain 2 in pink, because Going forward, my greens will reduce. The diamond shape of the green will go this way and the diamond shape of the pink will go this way. So I need to have chain 2s in pink. Change the color and reach out to the chain space here. 2 double crochets in this chain space. And 6 double crochets over this and 2 double crochets in this chain space. So in all I'll have 10 double crochets. Pull the last 2 loops using pink color. Chain 1, change the color again, and now do 10 double crochets in green. So 2 in this chain space, 6 over these double crochets and 2 again here. So you'll have 10 double crochets. And repeat this pattern of having 10 double crochets in green and 2 chains in pink. End this row with 6 double crochets. Now repeat row 1 to 4 using pink color. So we need to keep reducing the green and increasing the pink here. So in the next row I will need to make 4 double crochets in the beginning and the end, but in the main pattern I need to make 6 double crochets of green, and I will leave the first and the last 2 double crochets, and in this chain 2 spaces I will have 2 double crochets of pink. So I will, from 10 I'll go to 6 and then 2, and here from 0 to 2, then 6 and then 10.